Greetings, Florida nursing students. My name is Kelly Hunt, and I am the immediate past president of the National Student Nurses Association. I had the pleasure of serving as your NSNA president from 2014 to 2015. I am deeply sorry I am unable to join you for this year's convention. This week, I'm preparing to travel to Rhode Island to serve as the keynote speaker for their ANA annual meeting. Since graduating from the University of North Florida with my BSN, I've returned home to Orange County, California. Currently, I am working as a registered nurse at Mission Hospital in Mission Viejo. My husband James is a captain in the United States Marine Corps and is stationed here in Camp Pendleton. He is currently deployed right now and has served our country for 12 years. I am anxiously awaiting his return. Thank you so much to Tiffany Massey and the FNSA board, and also the advisors for giving me the opportunity to address you this morning. While serving on the NSNA board, the three main objectives for my term as president included servant leadership, getting back to the basics of nursing yet remaining innovative, and interdisciplinary collaboration. Servant leadership serves as a tool in building strong nursing leaders for the future. It focuses on 10 key principles that show leaders how to lead with inspiration and foresight instead of fear. Just think, our generation could be the one to eradicate the phrase, "nurses eat their young," from the profession. We must eliminate horizontal violence and intimidation techniques when our turn comes to educate and mold future nurses. Nursing today offers many opportunities and challenges. Not only do we have many doors open to us, we have more autonomy and opportunities to be creative in patient care than at any other time in the past. The responsibility lies with each of us to keep nursing moving in a positive direction. How incredible is it to have Ms. Kelly Johnson here at your convention? She is an inspiration to many, and the controversy surrounding her monologue forced us to defend the image of nursing. It was so amazing to see nurses from around the country rally behind her and our noble profession. It is now our responsibility to maintain that focus to advance our profession. We must continue to channel all of that energy and fire towards the image of nursing, safe staffing and nurse-to-patient ratios, funding, full scope of practice for advanced practice nurses, and the list goes on and on. The definition of bravery is acting in spite of fear. Being a nurse leader requires bravery. I am here to tell you that your leadership is needed. It is needed while you are in school and after you graduate and start practicing in the profession. We are the future of nursing, and it is our duty to advocate for the profession by getting involved. There are so many wonderful aspects of being a nurse. Through patient advocacy and serving others, we've been chosen as the #1 most ethical profession. However, we still face many challenges in our profession's culture. Horizontal violence and bullying is something I'm extremely passionate about. It exists in our schools, clinical settings, work environments, etc. Now I want you to listen up because this is really important. Every single one of us must take a stand against horizontal violence and bullying. It is time for this nonsense to come to an end. We must empower each other and celebrate our own successes and the success of others. I had a conversation with a close friend a few weeks ago, and he spoke of an incident where students were gossiping and talking badly about another student. It made him very uncomfortable, and he decided not to engage in the conversation. With this in mind, I will give you all the same advice I gave to him. First, always try to understand where others are coming from. Seek to understand versus being understood. Second, consider the source when you're being told things about another person or a situation. Next, utilize conflict resolution in uncomfortable situations. Have open and honest conversations with each other without being defensive or offensive. Reach out to your mentors and consider taking the issues straight to the source. And last but not least, if you witness evil, wrongdoing, or injustice, and you choose not to speak up against it, you are just as guilty as those performing the act. We must stand up and speak out against this type of behavior. We say that horizontal violence is unacceptable, yet it continues to deter the confidence of nurses and nursing students. This is what being the most ethical profession is all about, standing up for what is right. Your FNSA board has highlighted some great topics for this year's convention: membership, mentorship, horizontal violence, leadership, advocacy, and the list continues on. I can't stress to you how important it is to get involved with your Student Nurses Association and also to get involved with your professional organizations such as the American Nurses Association after graduation. There are many challenges facing new graduates. By getting involved in your professional associations, you will find mentors, resources, and tenured nurses that will help you transition to your new role. Being a student nurse is one of the hardest things you'll ever do, but it will also be one of the most rewarding experiences you will have in your lifetime. Be proud of the profession that you've chosen. Allow yourself to be inspired by those around you. Find your passion and get involved. Learn the importance of evidence-based practice and find your ethical stance. Remember that every interaction you have with a patient or a family member could be life-changing, so don't take it for granted. Lead with your heart and follow with your intuition. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Embrace your individuality and be genuine. This is your chance to change the world and leave your legacy on this earth, one patient at a time. Florida nursing students, I wish you the absolute best for this year's convention. Again, I want to personally thank the FNSA board and also Willa Fuller for staying in touch with me. Enjoy your time in Daytona, and I look forward to seeing how each of you will positively influence and change the nursing profession. Best wishes for a successful meeting, and thank you for your time and also for your servant leadership in nursing.